1.6 terabyte Express CFexpress 4.0 Type A card review. Real speed, fewer swaps, smarter workflow. You know that sinking feeling when your camera buffer fills right in the middle of a burst? Or when you have to swap cards during a long interview and break the rhythm? That quiet stress builds fast. One wildlife shooter told me he missed a critical wing flap moment because his card stalled just long enough to matter. And here's the thing. It is rarely your camera that is the weak link. It's storage. High-resolution RAW files and high-bitrate 4K or 8K video push media hard. When your card cannot keep up, your workflow turns clumsy, and those wasted seconds feel heavier than they should. Have you felt that pressure creeping in mid-shoot? The frustration does not stop at the shoot. Back in the studio, you start the offload and watch the progress bar crawl. Your energy dips. That heavy fog of waiting sets in, especially after a long day. You double-check file integrity, you worry about heat, you wonder if the card is throttling. Some shooters rotate multiple smaller cards just to manage capacity, which means more labeling, more tracking, more room for mistakes. And while CFexpress promises speed, not all cards handle sustained write loads equally well. Retail numbers can look impressive, yet real-world bursts and extended recording sessions reveal the difference. The longer you shoot, the more obvious it becomes that stability matters more than flashy peak benchmarks. That constant background doubt slowly chips away at confidence. Then everything changed when I tested the 1.6 terabyte Express CFexpress 4.0 Type A card in a Sony body. Don't just pick any CFexpress Type A card. Make sure it has high sustained write speed so you never suffer buffer slowdowns and dropped frames again. This card is built around sustained performance, not just headline peaks. With up to 1,300 megabytes per second sustained write and VPG 400 certification, it is designed for uninterrupted capture. The 1.6 terabyte capacity means fewer swaps during long interviews or event coverage. And here is what surprised me. The real win is workflow calm. Offloads using a CFexpress 4.0 reader feel dramatically faster and cleaner. Can you see how that changes your pace? In real-world use, the advantages show up in small but meaningful ways. On a Sony A1, independent testing reported around 90 uncompressed RAW frames before hitting buffer, clearing in about 10.5 seconds. On an A7R5, more than 400 frames cleared in roughly 6.5 seconds. Those are tangible, verifiable numbers. An alpha-focused reviewer said they were genuinely surprised by how well the card performed compared to more expensive options. That kind of comment matters. For video, VPG 400 certification guarantees at least 400 megabytes per second sustained write, which supports high bitrate recording without guesswork. One reviewer recorded 60 minutes of XAVC-SI 4K on a Sony A1 before the camera overheated, not the card. That tells you something about stability. A fair concern is that current Sony cameras do not fully unlock CFexpress 4.0's maximum ceiling. True, but the faster read speeds still shine during file transfers, especially with a Gen 4 reader. So the daily experience becomes calmer, quicker, and more predictable. If you shoot demanding stills or long-form video on compatible Sony bodies, the 1.6 terabyte Express CFexpress 4.0 Type A card offers a clear, grounded upgrade. More headroom, fewer swaps, and faster offloads. Many serious alpha and cinema line users are already leaning into higher capacity, sustained speed media for exactly this reason. Results will vary depending on camera and reader, so always verify compatibility. If you want to explore it further, check the affiliate link in the description and pinned comment. choose the storage that lets you focus on the shot, not the buffer.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.